So it seems we've got our annual release of Call of Duty. Activision's little cow that gets to chill inside of a recycle bin until it is opened from time to time to continue this sickening milking cycle.
What has happened with Modern Warfare 3 was bound to happen, and it will continue happening because it is impossible to release a product annually and keep it fresh for consumers, who sooner or later will start feeling the almighty franchise fatigue.
As if this was not enough, Activision, a company whose net worth is $77 billion, decided that they were going to reuse as many assets as they could and do a poor man's job developing their new precious game.
Comrades, we must unite and stop buying these horrendous products. These products that can take up to 1/4 of our console's storage space and basically scream, "You will play me and me only, you hear?" Today, I'll give you the reasons why this Call of Duty was the last nail on the coffin. Without an ounce of a doubt, the campaign is the least expected aspect of every Call of Duty. And I'm speaking for the majority, not for me, because I'm one of those lore/story writing enjoyer, be it from software games, The Witcher games, Yakuza franchise. I don't expect much from first-person shooters because I know their biggest selling point is multiplayer. But still, I really enjoyed Call of Duty campaigns back in the day when I played Call of Duty a lot.
As a matter of fact, I have played every single fucking Call of Duty campaign out there, except for Call of Duty 1s, 2s, Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 4s, and Modern Warfare 2's campaign, the reboots that came out last year.
Yes, out of 19 campaigns, I have played 15, so I'd nail an exam on cultural Call of Duty knowledge. Try me. So I think I have the right and the fundamentals to say that this is one of the worst campaigns ever, tied with Black Ops 3's campaign and Vanguard's campaign, for the sweet last spot. But, Comrade Yuri, why are you saying this? Well, for starters, it is 4 hours long.
4 hours?
That was my Angry Joe impression. The press must have played it on veteran, as they always do, because it is nowhere near 7 hours unless you let your 5-year-old brother play it. But wow, length is not everything, right dude? Maybe it is short but sweet? Nope, not even that. The words quality and content will never appear together in a sentence in this video unless I'm speaking ironically. Where should I start? We invade a Russian gulag with a guy named Ivan? Hey, I don't recall your name, mister. It seems we are going to free someone, prisoner 627. Wait,
Hold up.
That was Price in the OG Modern Warfare 2? Well, not anymore, boy. That's Makarov for you now. Hold up, what happened to his face? I'm sorry, you don't transmit the mad yet collected vibes that this face gave me 12 years ago. God, I feel old. Anyway, we're playing as Makarov's private Russian militia, the Kony team, to release their leader from a maximum security prison. This was an OG style of well-designed Call of Duty mission. It has infiltration, gunfights, rappelling, breaching, escaping. I mean, you can't ask much more from them. Additionally, I like the play with the baddies first shenanigan. It kind of reminds me of Sifu, and I really enjoyed that game. We secure Makarov and starts the whole destroy the USA operation. And don't get your hopes up, kid, because what follows this decent mission is a huge slug of do 2 or 3 or 4 of this objective in a part of the Warzone map and move on to the next mission. Mission 2. Whoever this girl is dies, we get the tracker, we place them on 2 containers to find Makarov. We are very angry because our friend died, we want revenge. Over. Mission 3. Land on a nuclear power plant, destroy 3 helicopters, go inside, kill waves of guys until there is a wave of mortal gas that you have to run away from. Done. Mission 4. I mean, not bad. You get to scout enemies and kill them commando style with Price until you assassinate a Kony captain to get into a nuclear missile silo and you avoid its launching. Finished. Mission 5. I love these infiltration missions where you are alone and you must use your wits to get to your objective. Although it is very linear, there is literally only one way to get inside and talk to Yuri. They should have learned something from Black Ops Cold War's infiltration on the Kremlin. That was amazingly good. There were so many ways to get to your objective. My boy Yuri gets 5 seconds of screen time and dips. He knew the game was shit. The segment where you run away from the gas while going upstairs is nice, it's very dramatic, but I felt very upset with another blatant asset recycling. This chopper extraction is taken straight from the victory screen in Warzone when you're the last squad standing. Mission 6. Not really a mission, you control an innocent Arabic lady who is pushed by the real terrorists to commit a terrorist attack on a plane, to shift the blame to the USA and Uzbekistan troops. Basically, the new No Russian. I suppose they had to tone it down a little bit because of crystal generation and whatnot. There was no real reason to scratch that amazing mission except for the controversy it may cause nowadays. Yet, they included it in the remastered campaign that was released like 3 or 4 years ago, and you could choose if you wanted to do it or not. So why not do the same here and bring up a real controversial mission instead of what we got? I mean, this mission's emotional weight is nowhere near the real No Russian. Mission 7. Do a recon of the crash site, kill some Russians, collect phones that recorded what happened during the flight that crashed because of an explosion, save Alex, finished. Mission 8. You have a shootout at the stadium that is in Warzone. Drop enemies with the extra difficulty of avoiding civilian casualties, find Makarov, escort him out to the extraction point. This one may be a tad longer than the others, but it is basically because of the fact that you have to move at Makarov's pace while escorting him.
Move.
You think you just walk me out of here?
Run.
Can drag
Run.
you out of his way.
Run.
Go.
Run. Can you
Can't
move?
kill
I'm
me.
going to shoot you.
There is a lot of time padding in those missions, by the way, even in checkpoints. I'll mention more on that later. Mission 9. Arrive at a private island to get to Makarov's accountant. Kill a guy, open this door, get to the mansion, interrogates the lady. Bravo, out. Mission 10. Come on, son, bear with me. If I survived playing this whole ordeal, so can you. Get to the rooftops to apprehend Makarov's new right hand. That's basically the summary of Mission 10. Mission 11. Ice, 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 ice. Not too shabby, Sledgehammer, Activision. The scenario is well designed, the level is linear, which in my opinion is what works best for most Call of Duty missions, but with some wide areas to strategize. You can go left, go right, go middle, and no more options. What? This is Call of Duty after all. Entertaining interactions with enemy snipers, threatening that fucker Shepherd. It has got some nice things going on.
Let's do a test to see. So supposedly, when you aim at a body who's still alive, then the thermoscope will show it's like this, full of yellow, because it still has heat inside. But Call of Duty, of course, these guys have died like a few minutes ago, but they are still hot. I don't think that Call of Duty has, so much attention for detail that they will make these bodies go cold within an in-hour in-game time. No, I just think that they got lazy and they left it like that.
Mission 12. Defuse 4 bombs scattered around the map because Big Bad Makarov wants to blow the dam. Go to the extraction point and leave. I mean, seriously, that is all. Remember what I said about time padding? If you die here before defusing all 4 bombs, you go back to the beginning of the mission. And plus, it has that added salt to it that you are in a Warzone part of the map. So yeah, wow, incredible effort. Mission 13. Do the exactly same thing you did in Modern Warfare 1 and Modern Warfare 3 and in, I don't know if in other Call of Duties, but yeah, you did the same thing 16 and 12 years ago. You pilot an AC-130, you provide air support to the ground troops by destroying tanks, jets, and enemy ground troops. Done. Mission 14. Another OG style mission. You blend in with the crowd, you analyze cameras, you find Makarov's hiding spot, fight many enemy troops, get to the subway bomb, try to defuse it, and no! Soap! Not again! Fuck this. His death has 0 weight, unlike the original one. Bryce, you better check yourself, man. There were at least 4 English soldiers that died for you right here. So you can't disrespect my boys like that and say you got 1 KIA. It's like whoever designed this campaign said, There are no casualties to characters we are emotionally attached to. Let's kill a big one this time. No, not Captain Price. He's the face of the franchise, for fuck's sake. Okay, let's go for Soap. I mean, just compare it to the original and see how much better it is.
Not now, son. Just rest. Get a medic! Come on, stay with me, son. Nice.
No. Makarov. Nose. Yuri.
Oh, no! So! No!
Guys!
So!
You have to go now!
Get off me! I'm sorry.
Never bury your enemies alive.
Damn, Soap. Coming in clutch. Oh, now he's dead.
Johnny!
Captain, the bomb! How do we stop it?
Rest in peace, bro.
His death in the OG revealed Makarov knew Yuri, which makes Price suspicious of Yuri, which leads Yuri to explain his whole past affiliation to Makarov, and we tie all the loose ends here, from Zakhaev's flying arm in Pripyat, to the nuclear massacre in the Middle East, to the airport mass murder in Old Russian. We discovered all of this thanks to Soap. Here, he dies anticlimactically, but not before helping us to defuse the bomb. Hooray, I guess.
This campaign is hot garbage for so many reasons, I cannot even start explaining them all. But one that really stands out is the lack of soundtracks. It feels very silent sometimes. Like, for example, I was doing that rooftop mission with Captain Price. We had to extract a soldier from Makarov's army, and we were, holding our position, receiving enemy fire, but there was nothing in the background, so it felt like, where is the epicness? What is going on?
Now keep our HVI secure.
Right?
We're about to be overrun.
Yeah, but I don't feel like that because there's no music, there's nothing.
We'll set, sir.
Now, let's put something we call music in the background, see how it fits.
Skyhook 2 clicks out. Skyhook 1 like out. About to be over. Yankee coming to station.
It reuses so many zones from the Warzone map that it is completely shameful. Missions 1, 5, 8 and 12 give you nothing new location-wise. They all happen in Verdansk zones, also known as the Warzone map. Furthermore, the mission design is so lazy, it is full of the typical cliches. Do 2 or 3 or 4 of the same thing and advance to the next part or finish the mission. In Mission 2, you put trackers on containers. In Mission 3, you destroy 3 helicopters. In Mission 7, you collect phones. In Mission 12, you defuse bombs. And I think they thought, wow, guys, we are giving you the freedom to tackle your mission objectives in any order you want in this medium to big map portion. And I'm like, I'm not stupid, you lazy mother fluffers. I see you trying to cash in on this putting in the minimum effort. What's worse, you do many of these missions alone. There is no fighting and bleeding together most of the times. Screw teamwork. There is no cinematic flair during missions. You are a one-man or woman army who must do something 3 times to stop Makarov's plan, and that is like 50% of the campaign. It is pathetic. If you want to add something more in the comments, the path is clear because I'm done with this shit. To my surprise, the multiplayer is pretty solid. I don't know if that is because I've played like 15 matches of different game modes and skill-based matchmaking hasn't screwed me over yet with those sweaty lobbies. But yeah, it feels nice. It is pretty much the same from Modern Warfare 2019, Black Ops Cold War in Modern Warfare 2, where you move fast, you never get tired of sprinting. Well, the time to kill does not feel unfair. I have had many situations where an enemy caught me dead to rights and I still had the chance to flick my aim or even execute a 180 to kill them. Which means you can react to being caught off guard, and that's good. Weapons feel great to use, and there are a great variety of assault rifles, combat rifles, SMGs, LMGs, snipers, secondary weapons. Although, to be fair, not everything was created for this game. Maybe half or a little less of them all are from Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone. Even the weapon customization style has been present ever since Modern Warfare 1 reboot. There are 24 maps across all modes, and I swear that at least 12 of them are remakes from other Call of Duties. Hell, that was all I played during my first 6-7 matches. I started with Favela, then High Rise, then Scrapyard, then Afghan, and my reaction was like...
Did I miss something here? Does this game have new maps? Or are all of them legacy maps from other Call of Duties? I mean, don't get me wrong, I love these maps just as much as the next Call of Duty fan. They remind me of the good old days. But it also makes me feel suspicious, and it makes me tread lightly when I see that a company tries to cash in so much into our nostalgia. You have to see things for what they are, not for what they had been.
Speaking about cashing in, I haven't seen many companies try to include as many microtransactions as Activision into its games. Bear in mind that 1,100 Call of Duty points are $10 and 2,400 COD points are $20. Check the price tags of these bundles in the background. They are asking you to pay 2,400 Call of Duty points for an operator, which is essentially just a skin with some voice lines, an assassination, which is a move you can pull when you melee an opponent who's back turned, 2 skins for weapons, 1 vehicle skin, and some charms and stickers. $20 freaking dollars for Nicki Minaj? For 21 Savage? You have got to be fucking shitting me right now. Then there is a season pass because why the hell not? It's not like the game already costs $70. All of this is optional. I know, you don't have to spend a single Call of Duty points to enjoy the game you've bought. What I hate is how bombarded I feel by those bundles. Every time I finish a match, I'm asked, "Hey sucker, do you want to waste money on our skins and season pass? Come on, it's just a third of the game's price. This is a once-in-a-lifetime bargain. You sure your dumbass don't want to give us more money?" Fuck! At least they got rid of the Fortnite emotes. That is what Call of Duty has turned into, by the way, into Fortnite. Season passes, a million microtransactions. You can't even pay for illustrated loading screens, for fuck's sake. Pop culture turned into operators. Fortnite is a free-to-play, ladies and gentlemen. Call of Duty is not and won't ever be.
They only released Warzone to compete with Fortnite and PUBG for the Battle Royale market because they saw that this market could give them a lot of money bags. So that's about it.
Hey guys, have you realized we like rap music? Here's Nicki Minaj and 21 Savage. Haha. Hey guys, do you know we own Blizzard now? So the Diablo franchise is ours? Here is Lilith and Inarius to celebrate how we will ruin another trademark. Well, kind of. Blizzard was already ruining itself before Activision bought them. So, to summarize the multiplayer, it has cool gameplay, frenetic and addicting as always. The kill streaks are very varied. You feel the punch they pack when you release them. Thus, they are satisfying to use. There are many perks and accessories to create different classes, so sky's the limit. The match intros are also a detail worth mentioning. I know that they are not original to this game, but I must give credits to the creation of short cutscenes to start the online match, be it rappelling down a chopper, coming out of an elevator, instead of just spawning 6 guys straight into the map. Please, do not support this ugly business with your hard-earned money. The practices they carry on are sinful, in my opinion, and the only thing that keeps them going are the players who consume them.
What's a huge disappointment? Like, I don't even know where to start. The press says that it is a 50-50 argument between old fans and new fans, like people who enjoy this new game mode and people who don't. But I call BS on that. Like, I think it's a driven narrative, because how the flying fuck is it going to be divided on a 50-50 when there are more old fans of this game than newcomers to this game? And who the fuck is going to like this? I mean, I'm pretty sure there are some people who do, but it shouldn't be a 50-50 difference. Never.
The way it works now is you drop into a map, a Warzone map at that, do contracts to earn money, because killing zombies won't net you a thing. Really, like, killing a zombie, no matter how you do it, gives you 20 points. The Pack-a-Punch still costs 5,000 points, so you would have to kill 250 zombies just to upgrade one weapon. Meanwhile, contracts can give you from 2,000 to 3,000 points upon completion, and they are not even that hard to finish. The playing style is very Warzone-ish. You got loot everywhere, do little escorting missions, protect certain objects missions, destroy a certain amount of these objects missions, you know, the typical Skyrim fetch quest. You get money and survive until extraction arrives in 1 hour. You get to the chopper, leave and carry the things you got with you to upgrade your base kit. The problem is nothing that you had in the previous match is saved for the next one. Imagine you had 2 pack-a-punched weapons before and you extract. Nope. You restart everything from scratch, my dude. The game doesn't give you much time to enjoy your loadout either. It has happened to me that once I liked what I had as a weapon, breastplates and perks, there was like 15 minutes left on the clock. Bear in mind that this is a huge map with big empty zones, so you won't be fighting hordes of zombies all the time. There were some moments where I felt like this was a pedestrian simulator, like the Division 1, just because of how much I had to run everywhere. Yes, I know that there are vehicles, but the gaming gods punished me by not spawning a single vehicle next to the locations where I had to go. I consider myself an open-minded person in gaming because I have played a bit of everything. I have a decent rank in Tekken, Mortal Kombat. I enjoy story-driven games like Yakuza, Red Dead Redemption. Sometimes I play shooters, sometimes RPGs. You can call me a jack of all trades. So my disgust towards this mode does not come from a narrow-minded person who cannot accept that the old wave-based formula is over. It comes from objectively detecting how bad it is. Never have I felt threatened in this mode because areas are so wide open that you can retreat to any position to avoid more damage. And the possibility of getting stuck and surrounded if you do a poor environment management is like 1%. In the games I played, I only got downed once, and that was because I wasn't trying anymore since the game mode was tedious as hell and I didn't care what happened next. What's more, oh yes, we have enemy mercenaries now, and I'm pretty certain they only deploy during some contracts. So you have to watch out for zombies and soldiers shooting at you. I won't categorize this as bad or good because I don't really care about it. Some people will say, people shooting at me in a Call of Duty Zombies game, this is unacceptable. To be honest, I don't give a damn. It does not impact the game like the things I listed before, nor does it make it the DMZ a better mode. By the way, dialogues are still ass, and not even close to the witty and humorous dialogues we had in Black Ops 1 and 2. Just compare these two.
The other one.
Wait for that juicy seismic data. Get to the transmitter and get it transmitting.
Amazing dialogue.
Nikolai has not had this much fun since... Oh, Nikolai did not have fun.
The only things I kind of enjoyed from this map is that it has easier zones, medium zones, and hard zones, and the higher the difficulty, the better the loot you get. And since it is so big, you can join forces with players from other squads. I started a match with 3 other people, but only one of them stayed. I guess the others could not handle the boredom. Then a guy from another squad joined us to help secure the extraction zone and left with us, I think. That's nice because having other squads working towards their objective as your squad work for your objective makes the map feel more alive and a little less like vast as an ocean but shallow as a puddle. By the way, I have played this for like 6 hours and encountered 3 bugs already.
What's wrong with my screen? Wow. Looks like that's the menu of my rucksack or something. Oh, look, it's already out. First bug found. Got our second bug right here, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. What is this guy doing? Is he trying to hit the gritty on gravity 0? I guess he got tired of the gritty, huh? Why did you spawn up there if you don't know how to get down? Wow. Wow.
All in all, in my opinion, this game deserves a solid F. And that's not to pay respects. No. That's to flush it through the toilet and may it land where all the 4 out of 10 games gather. Because, my god, what a game to forget. That would be if multiplayer wasn't here.
It is fun to play and easy to get hooked, especially for me who has taken a long rest from Call of Duty games, and that mode scales the game up, but not by much. Maybe we can ascend it to a 5.5 or a 6 if I'm feeling generous. I don't let the hatred for that sinful company and its microtransactions take over my judgment. I'm rating it for the efforts they put into all 3 modes, its gameplay, the campaign lore, and other technical aspects. If we want better quality games, we better start demanding it by not buying full games that could have perfectly been a DLC to last year's Call of Duty. It's funny that people said the same thing about 2011's Modern Warfare 3 in comparison to 2009's Modern Warfare 2. I guess history just repeats itself, eh? Thank you for watching this critique. Subscribe if you enjoyed the content, because there's much more to come, comrades. Be seeing ya!